Welcome to the show. This week, 7 Days published its annual wellness issue, and it is filled with wonderful stories about ways to improve your physical and mental well-being. So I thought we'd spend this episode talking about a few of those because, let's face it, we could all use a bit more wellness in our lives right now, right? So I've invited two very different guests onto the show today. We have our backwoods correspondent, Mr. Ricky McGinny, and our resident wellness expert, Divinity Shakrah. Thank you both very much for being on the show. It's great to be back here, Bryan.
Warmth.
So the first thing I want to talk about is CBD, which is a naturally occurring compound found in cannabis, but it's totally legal and it's found its way into food, beer, lotion, you name it. In this issue, there is a story about CBD-supported guided meditation classes. Well, one time I smoked a blunt. I didn't move for 3 days, so I'd say this works, Bryan. Okay, first of all, Ricky, I'm pretty sure that's not meditating, and second of all, CBD is different than THC. It is non-psychoactive, it will not get you high. Well, whatever it was, I was enlightened as
No. When we are meditating, we're not shutting down the mind, but focusing it on a single object, such as the breath.
Yeah, well, I was pretty damn focused on the fishing channel for about 72 hours, so...
People use CBD to treat a range of issues, such as pain, such as depression, such as anxiety, okay? All of which can deter effective meditation. So one must presume that CBD can support meditation. Yeah, it can support meditation.
Thank you, Divinity. And Ricky, there's also a story in this issue about the safest ways to consume marijuana, the kind that does get you high, and I'm sorry to say, smoking a blunt probably is not the best way to go about it.
Yes, the combustion of blunt paper adds even more toxins to the smoke. And if you hold that smoke in, your lungs are absorbing more toxins. Okay? Absorbing more toxins.
What? I'm not supposed to hold in the smoke either? I might as well just eat it. Well, eating a blunt is probably pretty awful, but in general, ingesting marijuana is a safer alternative.
But it can be very difficult to predict how strong the dose may be. And some edibles, like the candy or the cookies, can be very appealing to children.
Yeah, and I, for one, am sick and tired of my little nephew stealing my pot.
A safer alternative might be to vaporize marijuana or to ingest a tincture. Okay? A tincture?
Yeah, well, I can't exactly grow a tincture in my closet, can I? Okay, so next I want to talk a little bit about Shirodhara. This is basically like a massage for your mind, and it involves having a steady stream of warm oil poured gently onto your forehead. Yeah, Bryan. Anyone who's ever changed an oil filter on a 1989 Toyota Tercel is already very familiar with this procedure. It sucks!
No. Shirodhara is part of an ancient health practice originating in India called Ayurveda, and it is very soothing for the nervous system. Mr. McGinny is not ready to receive Shirodhara.
Ready? I was born ready.
Center.
You'll never be as ready as I am. I'm the most ready person you'll ever interview. Okay, let's move on. All right. So there's a place in Montpelier, it's called the Everything Place, and it's calling itself the first studio in Vermont dedicated to the education of somatic practices as an integral part of social and environmental justice work. Oh great, just what we need. Some more social justice warriors trying to make me care about other people. Look at me, I only care about myself. I'm awesome.
Somatics are a field of movement study and therapy based on our inner perceptions of our bodies. By listening to what our bodies are telling us and making slow, deliberate movements, we can become more connected.
Well, I feel pretty damn connected to locking her up.
You
Release
must let
the
go
emails.
of this tension,
Release the
Mr.
memos.
McGinny.
The deep state
Find
is
your
real.
center.
Okay. Just shut up.
Light.
Just shut up. Whoa. Sounds like someone needs to realign his chi.
Yes, Bryan. You could surely benefit from some simple breathing exercises.
Yeah, man. Get it together. It's the wellness issue. Ricky, shouldn't you be off hunting coyotes somewhere? Shouldn't you be off listening to fleet foxes and knitting your own scarves?
Gentlemen, please.
Shouldn't you be busy writing a 400-word Instagram post right now? Yeah, shouldn't you be busy naming your cat after a flavor of incense? That's a good one.
Isn't this show supposed to be funny, Bryan?
Okay, I think the lesson I'm learning here is that wellness doesn't happen overnight, right? It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but the good news is you're totally worth it, and there are plenty of people in this great state of ours who want to help, all right? So until next time, be well, my friends. Take care of one another.
Warmth.